You have got someone all in their feelings. They just think you're divine. When I picked up my deck, the card that fell out was the Empress, divine feminine energy. So I pulled a couple of messages from them to see what they're trying to say here. I got, you are mysterious, and they want you so bad. So I pulled a whole spread to find out who this admirer is, why they're so attracted to you, what their truest intentions are towards you on the deepest level, what their next actions will be, and to get you some advice that you'll need to navigate this tantalizing situation. But before I get to the full reading, I do have one special card for you. And that is the subscribe card. Subscribe for more readings like this. So first I want to know exactly who is the secret admirer? Well, I definitely think this is someone who kind of keeps to themselves. Because we start this off with the Hanged Man, Piscean energy. So this can indicate someone who is just sort of feeling a little bit stuck, but also someone who's just very deeply spiritual, likely. Someone who is very internally aware, right? They like that journey of going within. They like connecting with source. So this could be someone who is in a spiritual field of work as well. But I very much feel like this is a very sensitive soul, a very caring soul, someone who is just very surprising that they kind of admire you in this way. Because we also got the Hermit, another card of kind of going within, being alone, being in the void. This is Virgo energy. So I think this is someone that just generally keeps to themselves. They're very much an introvert. They're very sensitive, probably. Also, it's someone who likes the inner journey, right? This is sort of the soul of a poet or even an artist or a musician. This is someone very kind of sensitive, but still able to really show up and get the job done with the Virgo energy here. And I do think this is someone who has just navigated a really tough loss with the Three of Swords in reverse. Likely they've gone through a really big breakup. Three of Swords can be the energy of just on the floor, crying, upset, distraught over something. In the reverse, we've been doing the healing work around that. So this person has healed since the situation, and they've really kind of put in some time here and some effort towards that healing. But they're not really talking to anybody. They're not really venturing out. They're not really trying to move quickly in any kind of new direction necessarily. And I definitely think this isn't someone you regularly talk to with the Eight of Wands in reverse here. I think it's really going to be very surprising when you discover who this person is, because I don't think you've heard from them in quite some time, or if they're admiring you, they're admiring you from afar. All right, so if they're not actually really engaging with you in conversation or anything like that right now, what's got them so attracted to you? Why do you seem mysterious, and why do they want you so badly? Well, I think this person keeps tabs on you either online or through mutual acquaintances here with the Page of Swords. This is interesting because the Page of Swords is kind of like the spy. And he's someone who is just keeping a watchful eye. He's curious. He wants to communicate, but he's very cautious in his approach to communication. So I do think this is someone who likely admires you from afar without your knowledge. And I think it's because they kind of see you as the archetype of the Queen of Swords. Now, her archetype is the widow. It's feminine air sign energy, so you could literally be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. Nor do you have to necessarily be a widow. It's more the energy of someone who has had some world experience, okay? It's a very worldly energy. It's someone who has loved and who has lost, and now just has no time or patience for the malarkey, okay? This is someone who is going to cut right to the chase, get right to the point. This is kind of a boss sort of feminine energy. She's very logical, and I think this person really admires that about you. She has a really good head on her shoulders, and she can spot fake from a mile away. Plus, she kind of is a survivor of some kind, right? She's been through something tough and she has lived through it and learned from it and applies that knowledge to her everyday life. And I think this person also sees you as incredibly balanced, very much in flow energy. And that might kind of contrast to how they feel. Maybe they feel a bit more chaotic. Two of Pentacles is literally about having a good balance between work and play specifically. And so maybe this is someone that they're aware of where you work. Maybe you work with this person, or they've seen your work. Maybe you're an artist and they've observed you or something like that, or a creator of some kind. But they really admire the balance that you seem to have for work and for play, for home, and for your chosen profession. Plus, you just seem in flow. Like, they have the opinion of you that things seem to like just kind of come easy to you. Like the universe is just ready to bring you whatever it is you want, like the Empress you are. With the Ace of Pentacles, this definitely is the energy of manifestation, of receiving from the universe, the material things that you do desire. So they admire your intellect, they admire your mind, they admire the strength that you have, and they admire how you're just in flow regardless of the circumstances, and how life just seems to want to give to you. The universe seems to want to bring things to you that are highly aligned. Now let's see what their truest intentions are toward you at the deepest level. Well, if they've been hidden so far, I don't think they're going to be hidden much longer because we've got the Chariot. This person is moving forward in a very definitive direction. This is Cancer energy. This is someone who has really gotten their stuff together, right? And they are traveling to you. So it could be that maybe you and this person have had some distance between you, like physical distance. It doesn't have to be though, but definitely there's an emotional distance here, or just some kind of like, clearly, because I told you from the beginning of this, I don't know that you're talking to this person much at all, but they are coming straight for you. They've made up their mind at this point. They're like, I need to say something. I need to head towards them. Because they intend on talking to you and talking to you soon. Like the Knight of Swords, he is a deliverer of immediate communication. So I think you're going to be getting a text or a phone call or an introduction in person like pretty soon here. This person is ready to make a move. They've kind of been in this Hermit energy, in this Piscean energy, sort of like hanging back and sort of just observing and watching that Page of Swords energy. But now I think they've seen enough and they want to come towards you. And they're hoping to make things right. So this Tower reverse kind of indicates to me this could potentially be someone from your past, because this is a possible reconciliation card. The Tower reverse is about hanging on to something you can't let go of, or you just really don't want to let go of. You are really sort of holding on to a situation. You're saying, no, I'm going to fight for this. And it's because this person just truly has a lot of love for you. This is masculine water sign energy. So again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces could be important here, but doesn't have to be. More than that, this is someone who really is deeply emotional about you, has a whole lot of love for you. And it's an energy of handling it pretty maturely, right? The King of Cups is a very emotionally mature guy. Like he's just very emotionally intelligent, right? He knows when to listen. He knows when to speak. He is just really mindful, very empathetic, and he can balance the logical with the emotional. So this person, their intention is to come forward with direct communication about how they want to make things up to you somehow. So this could be someone from your past that's trying to reconcile things. And it's because they just have a lot of love for you. They want to be a benefactor for you. So let's check out their next actual moves. So starting with the King of Pentacles, I think they want to show up in this more King of Pentacles energy, which is a little bit of a more detached energy here. He's not the most emotional guy. They want to impress you, I feel like here. Like they really want to show you this version of themselves as like the kind of like CEO, big daddy kind of energy here. And they want to show up more like an earth sign, okay? So more like Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. They want to show up very grounded, very mature, like someone that they feel like you would really, truly admire as well. So while they do have a lot of love for you, we saw that in their deepest intentions and feelings. I think their first move towards you is going to be something kind of small with the Page of Cups. So this is likely going to look like, either kind of an apology if this is someone from your past, like, oh, I'm so sorry I haven't been in touch. I'm sorry we haven't, had a chance to talk, or I'm sorry how things went down between us. It was a rough spot. I'd like to take you out for coffee. Right. It's kind of that sort of vibe. It's maybe just asking out on a date, or just a simple, like, offer of some kind, showing you that they are interested. So it's going to be something kind of small, and it's so that you don't realize, I think, the full depth of their feelings at first. This person's a little guarded, because we've got the Nine of Wands here, okay? Nine of Wands is the energy of feeling pretty beat up by the universe, right? I think this person really has gone through it. We saw that with the Three of Swords reversed and the initial spread about who they are. And while they really admire you and they're going to be coming forward to you, they are still just guarding their heart a bit here, okay? They don't want to like let all that emotion out right away, and they need a little bit of time to open up. And that's fine. That's understandable after having been hurt. But they do feel like love is still meant for them, and that you would be an awesome partner here. We're getting actually true pairs in this reading. So I think they do see you as a true pair to them, but they are just feeling guarded from whatever this last relationship is. But this is absolutely something they've been manifesting here with the Magician. Now, normally I'd say this is Gemini energy. This particular deck connects it to the sign of Cancer, so we do have Cancer again here. So again, that kind of brings me back to who this person is. I think this person is really deeply spiritual, and they do absolutely believe in like manifestation, and they have a really good sense of their connection to spirit. And this is something that they've just been kind of asking the universe for. They've been asking the universe for someone like you, and they've been kind of admiring you from afar, and now they're just kind of ready to make their move. All right, so let's get some advice on how you should handle this when they do reach out. All right, so first and foremost, Spirit is reminding you to keep the faith. Keep your connection strong with the universe, with your spiritual practice, with the Star card here, but also to make sure you're keeping a strong faith in love and romance and relationships. The Star is about the granting of a wish too, right? And we have another card indicating this as well. So that's why I want to say that to you. So I think just as like they've been manifesting you, I think you've been manifesting them, whether or not you meant to. And remember how I mentioned that we have true pairs on the board here? We saw that King of Cups earlier. We now have the Queen of Cups. Feminine water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So the advice here with Queen of Cups is to just be very empathetic, be very open, be very caring, and to trust your intuition. You see how the Queen of Cups looks into her cup here? She's actually a diviner. She's reading tea leaves. So Spirit is telling you, you're kind of a spiritual baddie yourself. Trust that intuition and trust that connection you have to Source. Again, we have another card of wish fulfillment in the Nine of Cups here. So this is Spirit advising you that this is meant to be wish fulfillment for both of you. Both of you have been asking for this relationship. Also, the Nine of Cups indicates a need for emotional integrity. So I would say particularly paired with the Queen of Cups right next to it here. And look how she's kind of looking at the Nine of Cups too. This is about maintaining emotional integrity. Which, this is what I mean. You don't want to lose yourself in the other person, okay? No matter how blown away or how romantic this person gets, you want to stay grounded. You want to more focus on happiness coming from within than thinking that happiness is going to come from any other person. And part of this is all about just maintaining a good self-care routine, okay? So our advice here is essentially keep the faith that love is for you, and that know that this is part of what you've been hoping for, what you've been dreaming for. Stay empathetic, but stay connected to spirit. Stay connected to source energy. Make sure you're listening to that soft, still voice. Maintain your emotional independence. Make sure you are the one who's in control of your own internal happy switch. And make sure you are giving to yourself, to your home, and to your family before you turn around and give to anyone else. I think if you follow that advice, this could be a really beautiful relationship with two true pairs, King and Queen of Cups and King and Queen of Pentacles showing up. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope you do stick around for this next reading right here. And if you haven't hit like or subscribe, please do so. It's a huge help to this channel's growth. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time.